Basketball season is in full swing here in Chickasha, and the Drover men's basketball team is working to establish a chemistry. Today we talked to senior Shavon Scott to talk about the season. This is In the Saddle.
Ball is tipped, there you are. You're running for your life. You're a shooting star. And all the years, no one knows just how hard you worked, but now it shows. In one shining moment, it's all on the line. One shining moment, they're frozen in time.
Welcome back to another In the Saddle. Today we have senior Shavon Scott on the show to talk about the Drover basketball season. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Nice for having me.
So the Drovers kind of had a tough start. We've got some really tough Division II teams and some really tough NAIA teams. I don't think they started quite as well as they had wanted to talk about the season.
Yeah, the season is pretty rough right now, but we're only 5-6 games in, and it's a long season. But I'm really looking forward to the conference because I'm pretty sure that we'll have our chemistry down by then, and everybody will be committed to the defensive end, and we'll be able to make things happen.
You are averaging nearly 11 points and 6 rebounds a game. As a senior and as a returner, what's your role on the team?
I feel like my role is to do a little bit of everything. I do some scoring some nights. I also do rebounding, assisting, defending, whatever it takes to get the win. But my most important role is to keep everybody together, I believe, because I'm a returning senior and we have 9 new guys, and that's kind of hard for coach to do by himself.
With a 93% free throw percentage, you're 6th in the NAIA, and you're not a guy that someone wants to put on that line. 15 shots this year, you've made 14 of them. So what is your secret from the free throw line?
I just put in a lot of extra practice at night, and whenever I have time during class to just get in there and get up some free throw shots, because I know that sooner or later I'm going to need those, and free throws wins a lot of games.
How many do you do when you do that?
I see how many it takes for me to make 100, and depending on my highest so far was 113, but my lowest was also 103.
3 shots missed, that's pretty good. So at this point in the season, with conference just a couple weeks away, what is the team working on in drills?
After watching the film from our last few games, we're really working on our defensive end and our rebounding, because right now that's our Achilles heel. Because the last 5 minutes of the game, we tend to get out-rebounded, or we tend to break down on defense, and the help is not there in the end when we really need it. So I believe that that's our main thing we're going to work on now, and by the time conference comes, we should have it down pat.
So the Drovers made it to the national tournament last year. Short trip, we were the very first game of the tournament. We opened them up. But as a senior, does that give you extra motivation to go back this year? Yes,
it really does, because I really want to end my senior year on a high note, and last year was very fun for us, going down to nationals. Even though we lost the first round, just the overall experience, going to the dinners and the ceremonies and being with the kids, it was very fun, and I would love to go back.
We only have 5 returners, and Coach Metcalf has stepped into the role as head coach. We have a new assistant coach, so has all of that brought some of an adjustment onto the team?
Yes, it's been a big adjustment, not just for myself, but for also the new guys, because they're new to Coach Metcalf's style of coaching, and we're new to Coach Francis also. But I believe that in due time, everybody would come together and gel as one.
Okay. You're originally from Wisconsin. How did you find your way to Chickasha, Oklahoma?
One of my good friends from last year, he went here with me. And after junior college, he came straight down here, and I went to St. Mary's in San Antonio, but decided I wanted to transfer and came to USAO for a visit, and been here ever since.
Well, good. Then we appreciate you being here. We're happy to have you, and looking forward to a really great season out of the Drovers this year.
Thank you.
Now it's time for Fan of the Week. Each week we ask you a USAO or USAO Athletics trivia question, and the first person to email us the correct answer wins their very own In the Saddle water bottle and t-shirt. Last week we asked you how many times the men's soccer team had made it to the national tournament, but it was kind of a trick question. Sarah Reeves and Sean Harvey got it right. At the time that we asked you, the answer was 4, but since then the Drovers have qualified for their 5th straight NAIA Men's Soccer National Championship opening round. Congratulations to them, and congratulations to Sarah and Sean. During the interview, Shavon Scott mentioned extra practices to work on his free throws. How many shots did he try to make? Be the first one to email us at usaointhesaddle@yahoo.com with the correct answer to win your very own prize. Now that's our show. Like I said, our men's soccer team is in the national tournament, and USAO is hosting a watch party, 4 o'clock on Saturday, November 23rd, to see the Drovers from here. Tune in to usao.edu/sports for postseason details and schedules and results. We won't be here next week because we're going to be celebrating Thanksgiving, but we'll see you next time on In the Saddle.